Hello and welcome back. The greatest threat to America is systemic white racism and angry parents at school board meetings. Yes, systemic white racism. Let's break that one down. Isn't it funny? And you know what really chaps my hide is, you know, even our president says that those are his words. Systemic white racism is the greatest threat to America. Last I checked, is he white? Oh yeah, that's right, he is white. And all those screaming liberals with the blue hair, living in white privileged neighborhoods, aren't they white? Yeah, it's kind of funny how that works, isn't it? So you have white people saying the biggest problem is white people. They must forget that they're white also. Because they voted or supposedly voted for Joe Biden. That excludes them. So they're excluded from the systemic white racism problem because they're a special kind of white. They're a kind of white that hates other whites. And what do you call it when people hate a particular race? Oh, racist. Oh, but isn't it interesting that anybody that goes against the Democratic Party is called a racist? It's a tangled little weave, a tangled web. Yeah, and it's funny how a white person can call another white person a racist. It's almost like you're calling yourself a racist. Interesting. It's also funny how they call the borders closed, but each and every month that goes by, they set a new record for the illegals entering. And it's like, all that stuff about 9/11 all those years ago. And you ask yourself, what was the problem? Well, we need to seal up the borders so, terrorists can't come across so easily. Oh, and now our theory is, not our theory, but now Joe Biden and the far left's theory is, let's let in as many people as we possibly can through the border. Yeah, let's not even have borders. Yeah, so let's completely forget about what happened on 9/11 and then just hope it doesn't happen again, even though that we're letting people come across willy-nilly all day long. Not just letting them come across unvaccinated, unchecked, and giving them a choice if they want to have the vaccination or not. Did people in the military have a choice to get the vaccination or not? Nope. Did people working in hospitals have a choice to get it? Nope. Did fire department people have a choice? Nope. Did the Navy SEALs have a choice? Nope. So all those people who live their whole lives, pay taxes, and serve our country, our heroes essentially, police, fire, military, they were all forced to get a vaccination. But people coming across the borders illegally were just politely asked if they want to get a vaccination. Another double standard. So you have the thing, white people calling other white people systemic racists, and then you have this other thing where the Americans that have lived in America their whole life and have very little chance of dying from this COVID are forced to get or lose their job for 30 years. And then the next thing, pronoun usage. Did you guys know that our vice president has preferred pronouns? That's got to be another first. Like Karine, the White House secretary. Yeah, she's got a lot of firsts going on too. Yeah, first this, first that, first everything. Kamala, first time a vice president whose border czar decides to not go visit the border where there's massive illegal immigration. And then she cracks a joke about it. Well, I haven't been to Europe yet either. Oh, and then I have a preferred pronoun also. Do you want to call me by my preferred pronouns? I'd prefer that. Oh, that's a stop at Russia and China really respect the heck out of that. And then we have the president's son. Ah, yes. Yes, having an affair with his quote unquote assistant. Yeah. How'd that work out? Oh, and then he owns stock in a company which later on his father sent oil to that company. Oil during a time when we're all suffering and paying the highest gas prices in history, they thought it would be a good idea to send oil to our enemy. Oh, but it wasn't oil to our enemy because, they have investments in those companies where they sent the oil to. Kind of like Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, so one thing after another, folks. I mean, come on. At what point do you wake up and smell the coffee? Not a racist. Catch you on the next one.